We're rocking for the hungry in front of Kroger on South Maple, sponsored by Kroger. Come on out on this Giving Tuesday and help us reach our 1 million meal goal. We are here with Markell Miller from Food Gatherers. Hi.
Hi, Kelly. It's so good to see
How
you.
are
I'm
you?
good. It's so great to be here in
It's so
person.
good to see you in
Yes, yes,
person.
yes.
Um, you do a lot. I don't even know. Sometimes don't even know where to begin. But you have so many partners, and you do so much to get the food out to your partners. But you also do a lot of policy work. Can you explain a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Food Gatherers' mission is to alleviate hunger and eliminate its causes. So, most people know about the alleviate hunger work we do. We get food out, thousands of pounds of food every day to our
Yes.
network of partners. The warehouse and volunteer coordinators work so hard to get all that
How
food
many
out.
partners do you
We
have?
have about 170 partners, and these are big pantries, small pantries, school pantries, clinics, etc. So we work with so many places. We really want to make sure neighbors have access to food when they need it. But we can't just do that, right? We really need to make sure we have the resources we need to respond
Right.
when there's need in our community, and our neighbors have access to resources too. One critical part of addressing hunger and access to food is SNAP, which is the federal food stamp program.
Yes.
And we really need to make sure that program's adequately funded because we cannot solve hunger alone. We really need to work in close partnership with resources provided by the government. So we are able to fill in gaps. And so where does policy work come in? Well, we need to make sure programs that support food banks and programs that support neighbors are adequately resourced
Oh
and they
yeah.
are running in the way that they can really meet the needs in the community. So we talk to our members of Congress, we talk to state legislators, we talk to USDA, all the different elected and administrative officials to really make sure they understand what's happening here in Washtenaw County, what our needs are, what our community's doing to respond, but where we need support from the government to help fill in gaps.
What's the congresswoman's name? That's just she's so full of personality, and she's just what?
Well,
Oh
I don't know which one you're talking about here, and I don't want to feel like this is a trick question.
no, 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 no! I
But
shouldn't have
Kelly,
brought
I
it
will
up.
say that we have fantastic partners, and
I know
we
she
work
works on that. That's why I brought
we
it up.
work with so many different people. We work with our senators here, Senator Stabenow and Senator Peters, very
Yes,
supportive of hunger relief and agricultural projects. And we also work really closely with other food banks across the country. We all are very united, and many members of Congress are really united in making sure our communities have the resources they need,
right,
and recognizing that food is fundamental
right.
to people. And so making sure that we have access throughout our communities.
That's a big job.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
said you have 175
We have
partners.
about 170 partners. Yeah, that includes the whole run of our partners, like the pantries that are open every day throughout the year, but also school pantries, our summer food sites. So a really wide variety of community partners here in Washtenaw County.
Yeah, and I was talking to, like I mentioned earlier, I was talking to Jackie Scott of
Yeah,
Ann Arbor Public Schools, and she was talking about everything and how all of that runs and how policy comes into that.
absolutely too. Yeah, there's a school meal policies,
Yes,
and all of these things impact our neighbors, impact families, right? What do they have access to? What are they eligible for? And then how do we fill in gaps?
right.
We really want to make sure we are not duplicating anything, and we're helping to stretch our resources and provide services to people who may not be making ends meet, may not be eligible for other public assistance programs.
So that's where we come in,
Yes.
and we need to help. We need everybody to come forward and raise 1 million meals by Saturday, so we can help this machine keep rolling.
Exactly.
And so please give on this Giving Tuesday and help us raise 1 million meals. Markell Miller, thank you so much for
Thanks,
coming
Kelly.
in, coming out,
It's being here.
coming out and helping us freezing for a reason. And yeah, it's so good to see you again.
You
The
too.
last couple of years we were inside and because of COVID, so it's just lovely to see you. Thank you
Likewise.
for explaining exactly what you do for food gatherers. I know there's only a few employees that help that machine run over there, and you are definitely one of them.
We got a dedicated team. I don't know. We're up to like 35 people. I can't remember the exact roster, but Everyone works really hard.
We're up to 66,000 meals already,
Wow, that's
Yeah.
great.
And we only started at 6 a.m. So my name is Kelly Brown. Markell Miller is with Food Gatherers. It's good to see you. We are back in a minute with Empire of the Sun next on Ann Arbor's 1071. We're rocking for the hungry.